But before we talk about United, let's move the hate train. Let's get the wheels going. Thomas the Tank Engine, choo choo over to North London. And what's happened there, Mr. Chapman?
Well, it seems like a certain team's 18-game unbeaten streak it's come to an end.
It's come to an end. But what does that mean, though? What does it mean? I mean, I thought they were clear at the top of the table. What's going on now?
Well, I mean, obviously, City aren't close. Oh, wait, City are close to them now. Well, surely no one else is. Oh, Villa are actually really close to them now as well.
That's interesting.
They're not actually that far above in the table anymore. It also seems like I'm hearing the word bottle is coming to mind.
I'm hearing it again. I'm it's just repeating in my headphones. It's almost like some people told you that Arsenal would do the same thing again this season.
It is.
I've been saying it for weeks. I've been telling you. I've been telling everyone. They're doing the same thing again. They go on a great start. They say they have the best defenders, the best midfielders, and the best attack in the world, and keeper obviously. And then they drop needless points. I mean, they've dropped points to Villa. They dropped points to Chelsea, 10-man Chelsea, shall we say? They dropped points to Sunderland, which really kicked this run off. And there you are. Now you're in the table. You're still top. 2 points clear of City, who have the same goal difference, and only 3 points clear of Villa.
Yeah.
And now it's not looking so fine and dandy, is it? We were sat here a few weeks ago saying who could challenge Arsenal. Now we're discussing who's going to win it over Arsenal.
Yeah. Listen, Arsenal have had injuries. We're not going to sit here and act like they've not got Saliba or Gabriel right now. But we were being told that Arsenal had the best depth in the league, and we were being told that we, even when Gabriel and Saliba aren't playing, that they should still win every game. So I don't want to hear anything now that Calafiori and Ben White are playing, and you've got Hincapie playing at centre back, you've got Timber playing at centre back. So I don't really want to hear anything about we've got our subs playing, our second team. You guys set this alley-oop dunk for yourselves, because we all got told that Arsenal have strengthened up massively. But even the players that they brought in to strengthen, like Gyökeres and Madueke, they've just not been that good. And you've got players like Marino, who is outperforming Gyökeres. I don't know, is Gyökeres injured? Is that
No, he came off the bench.
Gyökeres not even injured, but Marino comfortably starting ahead of him.
Yeah.
So, and that shows you something. That's a midfielder / right back who is now taking, the number one prospect in the world, Champions League goal scorer, Gyökeres, Gyökeresna.
Oh, but he's so good.
No, man. It's interesting how the narrative shifts when Arsenal do anything else but win. That's all I'm saying. When they do anything else but win, there's always a reason why. And that's just something I've noticed with Arsenal fans. We've seen it on some of the TikTok comments we've had. There's always an excuse.
Yeah.
Wallah, we don't care. Every team has injuries. Wallah, nobody cares. Wissa just came on after being injured for 3 months. Okay? I've been waiting for that. So badly. Oh, man.
This, honestly, Arsenal winning midweek to kind of, hopefully get back on this run after dropping points at Chelsea, which must have been fucking demoralising. You go and you lose to Villa, who, to be fair, now have won 7 games in a row. Emery turned it around. After the beginning of the season, they hadn't won in their first 4 or 5 games. Now they've won pretty much every game since then, bar a couple. And they're sitting at the top of the table. And it just tells you a lot about Emery and how he's rebuilt this team. They didn't spend in the summer. Let's not forget. They spent the least because of, I forgot the fucking name, PSR. I mean, Emery has built a proper team there that has the potential to be a Big Six team if they get Europe again this year. That's massive, I think. But it seems like they always show up to ruin Arsenal's title charge every year.
You gotta love it.
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before when Watkins chipped the keeper right at the end. They've done it again. I mean, 95th minute, Emi Buendia. Arsenal just couldn't clear their lines. They're bottling it again, man. And I know it's not over yet. If they go now and they win like 5 games in a row, because they've got a very good, favourable run of games now, they could go clear again. But as I've been saying, I don't think the team have the bottle. I don't think they've got the minerals. I don't think they have the right mentality to win the Premier League. I think City are going to win it. And by the way, City
Yeah,
have been shit this year. I have not seen the Premier League look so shit in my life.
yeah, 100%. I mean, let's be honest. City are now turning the gas up. We just beat Sunderland 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, Cherky looks like he's coming into it now.
Rabona
Yeah, man.
assist.
Foden's starting to cook. I mean, Haaland's gone on a bit of a goal drought, but when Haaland stops scoring, they start consistently winning. Interesting.
But this is the thing.
Interesting.
They've come up finally. We were saying if Haaland doesn't score, who picks up the
Yeah,
pieces?
yeah.
Foden's finally decided to start playing. Cherky's getting minutes now. He looks quite good. But it looks like Pep's challenging him. So I like that as well. I like that he's kind of saying he needs to try harder. He didn't like the Rabona. He wanted him to just cross it in normally.
Yeah.
None of this nonsense. But you know what? When it works, it works.
I think it's interesting because I've seen a couple of Arsenal fans say, "Oh, it's fine because we've played all the big teams away, and now it's just the home games later on in the season." But we've seen this script before. I've seen Arsenal bottle it at the Emirates. I've seen it. So I think it really now it's Arsenal's league to lose still. But I think slowly but surely that's going to come into effect. The only big away game they have is at the Etihad, and I do not see this team getting a result at the Etihad. To be honest, that's just me though. I don't see it happening, and their injury list is only getting bigger because Mosquera's now out for 8 weeks. Lol.
Yeah. Nice
So,
one. Nice one. Good fitness team, honestly. It's not what they needed. Yeah, they have a very good run of games, I'd say, until like next year. They got Liverpool early January. I guess they've got Villa at home, Brighton at home. They should really be going on a run here where they just don't lose until maybe the Liverpool game or maybe the away game at Forest. But we'll see. We will see because there's always, like you said, they'll come up with something. I mean, to my surprise, a lot of the Arsenal creators that I follow, or not follow, that come up on my For You page or timeline, have said we were shit, we lost. And I couldn't believe it, because they were very lackluster. Villa had them laid out there, slapping them silly. So again, mentality. It all stemmed from that draw against Sunderland. I don't think they've played as well from before that draw. You got that draw against Sunderland. You can't beat 10 men, right, of Chelsea, who, by the way, Chelsea have been shite. We'll move on to that in a bit.
it's true, yeah.
And it's crazy because they could still challenge. Chelsea could still be title challengers.
That's how poor the league is and how open it is for anybody to win this year. I mean, 4 teams could still win the league. Chelsea could still win the league theoretically. Villa could. It's unlikely, but Villa are in a position where they could push on. City probably going to win the league. Arsenal could bottle the league, could still win the league. So it's open for a lot of teams, and even just the space between like 11th, 12th, and 5th and 4th is tight. Like it's not. There's not a massive gap there. So
No,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, United win against Wolves on Monday will be on the same number of points as Chelsea. I don't think we'll challenge. We're shit. We're dog shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we will be on the same number of points as Chelsea, once again, furthers the point. This Premier League is so poor. It's so poor.
True.
And it was poor last season when Liverpool won it. I mean, I don't like talking about points totals. They did ring it kind of through the towel in near the end of the season when it was already won. But 84 points, they just decided to give up and they were partying in Ibiza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slot in Ibiza weeks before the season's ended. It's not the right mentality, but that's a team that won the league. And now this year, we're going to have a lackluster team winning the league again. Mm-hmm. Not great. I mean, great for the neutral, watching any game because any team could win. But in terms of domination, and especially in Europe, I think England are going to drop down now. It's not going to be as dominant as it's been the past few years. We'll see, though. We'll see. Arsenal, hold that. Good win.